My girlfriend called me selfish for spending $8,000 on my dying dog instead of her sister's rent. 3 weeks ago, my 9-year-old golden retriever Max suddenly couldn't use his back legs. I found him whimpering on the kitchen floor, completely unable to stand. The emergency vet said it was likely a herniated disc pressing on his spinal cord. "Without immediate surgery, you'll need to consider putting him to sleep," she said gently. "The operation is complex and expensive, probably around $8,500. I didn't even hesitate. Max had been my constant companion since college. Through my dad's cancer battle, my own depression, job losses, breakups, this dog had literally saved my life more than once. "Do the surgery," I told her, pulling out my credit card. My girlfriend Sarah seemed supportive at first. She drove me to the animal hospital at 6 a.m. and held my hand in the waiting room for 4 hours while Max was in surgery. When the vet came out smiling, saying the operation was successful, we both cried. "He's going to be fine," Sarah whispered, hugging me. "You did the right thing." But that support lasted 48 hours. Sarah's sister Emma called Sunday night, sobbing hysterically. She was 3 months behind on rent for her downtown apartment, the same expensive place everyone told her she couldn't afford when she moved in. Her ex-boyfriend had been helping with bills, but after their messy breakup, she was drowning financially. "I need $3,000 by Friday or they're evicting me," Emma cried over speakerphone. "I don't know what to do." That's when Sarah's entire demeanor toward me shifted like a switch had been flipped. "You just spent $8,000 on a dog," she said, her voice rising. "$8,000 on surgery for an animal, but you won't even help my sister keep a roof over her head?" I tried explaining that Max wasn't just some random pet. He was family. He'd been with me through everything, but Sarah wasn't hearing it. "It's a dog, not a child," she snapped. "Emma is actual family who needs help." For the next 3 days, our house became a battle zone. Every conversation circled back to my selfishness. Sarah called me cheap, heartless, and cruel. She suggested Emma could move into my spare bedroom temporarily, but I refused. Emma had a habit of poor financial decisions and had borrowed money from half the family over the years. She makes $60K a year, but chose to live in a $2,500 apartment because it's trendy, I told Sarah. "That's not my emergency to fix." Sarah's eyes went cold. "So you'd rather see her homeless than part with money you clearly have?" I tried one last time to make her understand. "Sarah, Max has been my best friend for 9 years. When I was so depressed I couldn't get out of bed, he never left my side. When my dad died, Max was the only reason I didn't completely fall apart. I would have spent twice that amount to save him." She rolled her eyes with disgust. "Listen to yourself. You're talking about a dog like it's a person. It's pathetic." That word hit me like a slap. Pathetic. The next morning, I woke up to find Sarah aggressively shoving clothes into her suitcase. Her movements were sharp and angry. "I can't do this anymore," she announced without looking at me. "I can't be with someone who values an animal over human beings. Someone who has no compassion for family." I sat on the bed, watching her pack, and something clicked into place. This woman, who I'd been with for 2 years, couldn't understand why I'd move heaven and earth for a creature that loved me unconditionally. She saw my loyalty as a character flaw instead of a strength. "Maybe you're right," I said quietly. "Maybe we're not compatible." She paused, clearly expecting me to beg her to stay or offer to help Emma. When I didn't, her face twisted with frustration. "That's it? You're not even going to fight for us?" I looked at Max, who was lying on his orthopedic bed, tail wagging. Then I looked back at Sarah. Anyone who can't understand why I'd save my best friend's life isn't someone I want to spend mine with. Sarah's face flushed red. She grabbed her bags and stormed toward the door. "Fine, but don't come crawling back when you realize how lonely you are with just a dog for company." She drove away expecting me to chase her. I didn't.